from the Technical University of Ilmenau, and I'm very happy to be part of this competition forum on the very important question of inequality. The way I see it, the question of inequality has become very popular through economists such as David Autor and Thomas Piketty, but also through social anthropologists like David Gerber coining the term sort of the 1%, the 99%. Now, while the empirical validity of these works can be debated by the relevant disciplines, I think inequality poses a very interesting question to competition law, in particular at a time when competition and antitrust law in and of itself is questioning and reassessing its goals. I think essentially the inequality debate has two aspects. On the one hand, very broadly, it asks the question what the actual functions and goals of a free market society and of competition law should be at a time when we see sort of rising concentrations and still can identify a lot of sort of socioeconomic ills that you maybe can't measure just in terms of welfare. And then in particular, if we look at the applications of competition law throughout the world and more broadly, we have to accept that competition law is also installed in and applied at societies that don't only have inequality issues, but that have sort of grave poverty problems. And I think here, thinking about inequality poses the important problem of what sort of the actual function and the actual integration of a free market economy and of competition laws should be to those societies. The work I've done on inequality thus far has been quite theoretical. It's very briefly, it's looked at sort of theories of modernity and the struggle of modernity, of modern societies, of modern economies, to both be sort of very liberal on the one hand, and then also to bring about sort of substantive justice, true fairness, and inequality. And I really look forward to discussing this and some real world problems and cases and applications with you in Paris in December.